And what are we doing today, folks? We're installing radon systems. That's what we do on this channel. Hi, my name is Scott. I'm a radon mitigator. In Virginia, I make videos for the radon mitigators, those looking to get in the business. And if you're a homeowner, stay and hang out. If you're looking for a radon mitigator, you want to go right down here to www.nrsb.org. That's National Radon Safety Board. Just plug in your zip code right there, and then I'll put you in touch with a certified radon professional in your area. So today, I had a really bad day, and I wanted to share some tips with you, especially if you're looking to get into mitigation, what got me through it, and perhaps they'll help you. So we are out in the country. Woo. We are an hour away from anything, and so I came out here and I scoped this job out, and I said, okay, that's a pretty good spot for your system. And it was going to be what I call an external subslab depressurization system. I've got a buddy in Pennsylvania that calls them frost walls, but at any rate, you don't see a radon system there. Why? Because we failed. And so right here, attempt number one, and that's repaired. We put the ground back like we found it, but that's where when you're installing your systems, you want to make pilot drill holes through first before you commit to that big honking 5-inch core drill bit. So we drilled and drilled and drilled, and we weren't getting through it. So I thought, well, it's either the footer or, concrete got away from it, whoever built the house, because this is a slab house. There is no basement. That would have helped to bring that up initially. Sorry about that. So we tried again over here. Fail number 2. While we're on the subject of drilling back here, got the van parked back here. When you're in the country, you want to watch out for septic tanks. And I studied the house a good bit. The plumbing is all on this side, and be that as it may. So, and there's a little depression right here. You can see where the main line is coming out of the house. So I knew it would be a better idea to pull around there as to pull around here to get to everything. So what did we end up doing? In my videos, I always talk about being prepared, thinking of plan Bs, be paranoid, stay frosty, what have you. So we had plan A, we had plan B, well, we had to come up with plan C. So let me show it to you. Plan C. So what we determined happened here is this is the actual footer. Slabs was poured on top of that, and there's no gravel. So we've got ourselves what is called a mud sucking system. That's a high suction fan, and I bet we're locked out, aren't we? Are we locked? Here we go. So what I also did to determine, hey, is the whole floor like this? I came in here and I drilled a little pilot hole back behind this water heater, and I got through slab in 6 inches. So I knew that if this thing wasn't a fortress, that we could get through somewhere down in here. So outside happens to line up with this closet. You can hear her, she's huffing and puffing, but I just came out a good bit away. If I had to do over again, I would have come a little bit closer, because if you watch my videos, you know that the best way to move air in a slab that has little to no gravel is to get as close to the footer as you can. I was just skittish of making lots of test holes in this nice tile. We're pulling 4. This fan can pull up to 5. So she's working. We picked the right fan for sure, and we're going to get away with this. So also, as if this wasn't hard enough, the next part of the lecture is be prepared. I do happen to be an Eagle Scout, but be prepared, man. Here's an example of being prepared and how it saved me today. As if this wasn't hard enough, my number 1 drill died, and it was brand new. So how did we get through it? I am an hour away from anything. What got me through is my old drill that had died. I had not discarded it yet, and we pulled it out. My helper and I really give him all the credit. and he started tinkering with it, and lo and behold, we brought it back to life. It's almost like you need two of everything. So not everybody can carry around two of those monster drills. It's just, I've been in this business a long time, and I've accumulated a lot of stuff, and I was hesitant to throw it out because it's a Hilti. Hiltis are nice, and it takes a lot to kill a Hilti. And lo and behold, we resuscitated it, got it back to life. But with your cordless, a good rule of thumb that I have is for every cordless tool I have a corded version in the van. Okay, so we're gonna do a quick little segue here. It's Sunday, and we're back at my shop here, and I'm gonna show you some tools and stuff and what went wrong. So if you were a betting person, which of these do you think would have died on you on the spot? This was brand new, day one, drill one. I smelt a funny smell. I thought, well gosh, I guess this tile has something toxic in it. I went back and double masked. No, the smell was the drill burning up, so I've got to return that today. This is the original Hilti, and it had this funky short in it, so it would work if you held it just right. So that's why I didn't abandon it altogether. So Jamie, I give him all the credit. He's the fellow that helps me. He dug it out, and we started playing with it, and lo and behold, if we don't put this screw in right here, it will work most of the time. Weird, I know, but you're going to develop an interesting relationship with these tools that you highly depend upon. So I wasn't too quick to just toss this thing. You only toss a Hilti if it is absolutely dead. Speaking of Hiltis, so here's our drill that we use for pilot holes, and it's battery powered. It's a really awesome drill. There's our backup. And it's not uncommon for these to be out at the same time. So if somebody's working where the fan's going to be located and the other person's down there where the suction pit's going, we can have both of these running at the same time. And it's not like I'm made of money. I got that for free. Shoot, this skill saw right here, I'm pretty sure I got it for free, but nowadays you can find these for like $5 at yard sales now. I hardly ever need a skill saw. Here's the one that came in the cordless pack, with the drill and the sawzall. I've got a backup in case you need to give me something a little beefier. Drills, yeah, 90% of the time, we're just using this cordless drill, but sometimes you need something stronger when you're going up through roofs and you have to run a new stack up. This is just, some cordless tools will get you there. This one really doesn't, so I like to have this backup. Sawzall, same thing. 98% of the time this is just fine, cuts pipe all day long, and I don't recommend running them like this. I've had this saw for over 20 years, so I've don't do them like that. But it's just an example. You might need a puppy dog to help you. Anyway, oscillating saw. These guys right here are really handy if you get into drywall or minor carpentry. Really handy to have. I do have a corded backup for it, but I got it for free. How? You're just opportunity doesn't care if you're ready or not. If you see a deal, snag it up. So for instance, this trailer, free. A tree fell on it. Well, it's jacked up, it's ugly. However, the axle is still straight. So we're gonna do some carpentry on it, get to where we can at least haul things on it and make it work. What's the backup to my van? Well, this pickup truck. I can haul a trailer behind it, or that trailer. Anyway, be prepared. And like I said, opportunity does not care if you're ready or not. All right, back to the video. Those are examples of staying prepared, staying frosty, staying paranoid. Always think of plan Bs, because we ended up on plan C today. It's a continuation of the Have a Plan C video. So today I thought that we would be able to put an external subslab depressurization system on this townhouse, as you can see. Okay, and so I drilled the hole, and wow, that thing just kept going and going. So what we're looking at that's essentially a footer. That bad boy is like 2 feet thick. So that's not gonna work out. So what do we do? By golly. Well, first of all, you never tell people it's going to be easy, because you instantly jinx yourself. Your helper, the customer, yourself, your wife before you leave the house. So right here, all right, that's where we would come in under the floor. And so the alternative was, well, should we just come in like that? Well, as you can see, it's a finished area. That'd be highly undesirable. So what we have over here is we have a washer and dryer nook. And so plan B was, well, come on down here and we'll just go right around in there, and we still have room, you know, for the dryer, evidenced by the exhaust hose right there. Well, we drilled, and lo and behold, we're in another footer. Why? Because on the other side of this is another unit, so there's a footer that divides that. So what we're going to need to do for plan C is come on around with it and then drop it right there. And another surprise, well, this slab is crazy thick. It's somewhere between 8 and 10 inches. And we discovered in there that, hey, there's not much gravel, or the gravel that was down there is super smushed. So we're going to need to go high suction. So anyway, that's the moral of the story. Never say it's going to be easy. Be prepared, and I'll show you how we come out on this. Ta-da! And we pulled it off. Completely concealed by the washer and dryer. There's our suction point. And we've got the manometer hooked up in such a way. My little trick for the manometer is, this is refrigerator line. Well, it's water line intended to connect refrigerators typically. And it happens to work just really great for manometers. And if you have a 3/16 inch tube manometer, they either come in 1/4 inch or 3/16, it'll work for both. So that's a 3/16 inch tube that just slid up in there. I just simply, you know, get it wetting up a little bit, lubed, and just, it'll go right in pretty as you please there. So that's my little hack for extending your manometer if you need to. And also, bonus, found a 20 back there. Where did we put that thing? Oh, there you go. Yeah, so somebody will be happy to see that. All right, mission accomplished today. That's all I've got for you. I hope it helped. Hope you don't have a bad day like I did. Boy, I was cussing and fussing earlier. I've cooled down so I can make this video and not be a jerk. So, all right, thanks so much for watching. Hey, if you found it helpful, why don't you smash that like button and consider subscribing. And we'll see you in the next video. Have a great day. Matter.